He won't. He won't. It's stream time. Stream time means stream. He won't. Long time no see, darling. And then let's continue where we left off, shall we? Where's the music? Bear witness. Yes, how can I help you, Mr. Judge? Well, it seems that if we're to learn the truth, we'll need to hear your testimony. I have no problem with that. But when you've seen what I have, sometimes it's better left unknown. So, in any case, let's hear your testimony. Tell us about the plan that was carried out at night. There we go. The whole plan began with my death. A stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay to install her own daughter as the next master. But for it to work, Maya Fay would first have to die. The idea was for me to kill Maya and then have the plane beamed on Iris. The plan went wrong, but it seems to have succeeded anyway. So that means... Wait a minute. Did you just say the plan was to kill Maya Fay? Yes. You have a problem with that? Don't... Watch yourself, right? If you got a problem, solve it during cross-examination. That's one of my rules. No, it's not. You made that up. Oh, I forgot that we don't have a lot of health. You were executed last month, correct? Yes, I was hanged. It wasn't exactly pleasant. How did you manage to discuss the plan? When did you talk with Morgan Fay? Oh, hiya, Anias! Welcome to the stream. How are you today? It's Tuesday in it. Last year, she was transferred to the same detention center as me. Since I was on death row and she was my mother, it was actually pretty easy to meet with her. Don't tell me you dropped your burger. I had this cozy plan to chill and cook my tacos and eat them during stream. But I feel like the plan didn't work. I see, so that's when you discussed the plan. Then my friend called and asked me to help him bring a package to the postal office. Took over 40 minutes because traffic was ass and it was so many people there. Now I'm starving during stream. Well, Alias, don't you usually just fuck off in the middle of my stream to go make dinner anyways? At first, that woman was planning to kill me as well. Even though I'm her own daughter. During Hogwarts, mate. Or to make Parfait the master of Coraine. She's a cold-fisted woman. She thought she could finally regain her lost honor. The honor she lost when her younger sister Misty took her place as the master. Ever since that day, she's been working on this plan. Plan, huh? You're talking about Parfait, is that correct? Yes. Though at first she had high hopes for the two of us. You and your twin sister Iris. That's correct. Fortunately, neither of us had much spiritual power. That's why we were abandoned by her, along with our father. Abandoned? The only person I ever really cared about in life was myself. My sister was nuisance, so I convinced my father to leave her at an old temple. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Alias. You know, Alias, you should have said that because you helped him to get the package to postal office, that he had to buy you pizza or tacos or whatever on the way back. You should have demanded payment. You mean Iris? Yes, my father remarried a woman who also had a daughter. The less children you have, the more money there is to go around, right? On top of that, my father had absolutely no interest in children in general. And how horrible. The real horrible one was that woman, the bitter, vengeful woman. It was her stubbornness that gave birth to that child, Parfait. Unfortunately, I have to make them because otherwise the meat might turn bad. Oh, that sucks. She was born with abundance of spiritual power, unfortunately for her. Morgan Fay heaped all of her broken hopes and dreams onto the poor child's back. All because of her pathetic dreams of having her bloodline become the main family. Maya would have to die, but why? For our bloodline to succeed as main family, thus making Pearl the new master, the remaining descendants of current master had to be taken care of. But Pearl would never agree to plan like that. She adores Maya. How sad. You still don't get it, do you? What Pearl wanted had nothing to do with it. Morgan didn't care one bit about Pearl. The only thing she cared about was the position of the master, that's all. That's ridiculous. She was willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve her goal. The life of her daughter, and naturally the life of Maya Fey as well. You were going to kill Maya? The girl didn't need to know anything about it. All she had to do was follow the instructions in the letter and channel me. Then I would have simply used her body and finished the job. In any case, I'm already dead, and there's nothing any of you can do to me. So the plan was to blame the crime on your younger twin, on Sister Iris of Hasakura Temple. She and I look absolutely identical. No one can tell us apart. If someone were to witness me killing Maya, naturally they would think it was Iris that had done it. And the witness in this case was the head nun, Sister Bikini. I never would have guessed she was going to return to her Sakura temple that night. But she wound up seeing Iris' crime anyway. But why did you want to pin the murder on Iris in the first place? She's your twin sister, isn't she? Twin sister? Don't make me laugh. She's nothing but a backstabber. I couldn't care less about her. Backstabber? You just don't understand. You never will. Anyway. You think the plan was success? You heard me. Just as that woman had hoped. Maya Fey is dead. And the title of the master will pass on to Pearl Fey. That's absurd. Maya is just trapped inside the sacred cavern. Really? You're as foolishly optimistic as ever, aren't you, my darling Feeny? Do you want to know the truth? Ever since we met, I've despised you. Your sniveling naivete and your pathetic faith in other people. I just want to know one thing. What did you personally think of Morgan Fay's plan? I told you already, didn't I? It was a stupid plan. It had no point, no value other than fulfilling her own greedy desires. Yes, it was certainly nothing to be proud of. If that's how you feel, why did you help her carry it out? Why would you do it? Why would you kill Maya? You may not understand it, being kind and gentle soul that you are. You may not be able to appreciate why someone like me would help a woman like that. So tell me why. Isn't it obvious? I'm not like that woman. I only act in my own self-interest. The reason I helped her was for myself. For my own personal satisfaction. What did you say? Own reasons. Obviously, it's because you were helping my fate. Helping? Don't make me laugh. From the day I was born to the day I died, I never helped anyone. I lived for myself, and in the end, I died for myself. I thought it was obvious. Using Morgan plan. All I wanted to do was kill Maya Fey. That was the only way I could think of to get revenge. Revenge? I need to... Confidence! Haparasai, welcome to the stream, how are you today? It's Tuesday in it. Farm day today? Oh. I think she wanted revenge on Mia, right? But do I just present Mia? No! What the fuck? I didn't press anything. I pressed it again. The profiles and present also. Oh, you didn't see anything. Profiles, thank you. It wasn't that one. Oh, it was from... Yeah, it was just from statement. Could it be that your actual goal had nothing to do with my fate herself? As I said, none of you have power to punish me anymore, because I am already dead. Well, I had the same problem, you see. I can't punish the dead, and you can't take revenge against them either. You wanted to take revenge on someone? I was sentenced to die because of that woman, Mia Fey. Somehow knew it was this. I wanted to send her a message. It was at her hands that I suffered my first humiliation. I wanted her to feel the same pain she made me feel. Sadly, when I realized that revenge was impossible, I gave up. The reason it was impossible was it because Mia Fey had already died. Yes, and I realized there's only one way to take revenge against the dead. And how do you do that? Even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever. I wanted to take away the person that Mia Fey loved most. I wanted to kill her with my own hands. That would be the one and only way I could take my revenge against Mia Fey. That was the reason I helped out with that woman's plans. Just for that you would kill Maya? Your goal was no different than on Morgan Fey. Hello people, welcome to the stream. How are you today? It's Tuesday in it. Singles Day for life? What's that? Today is Valentine's Day. As they say, the bad apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What a cruel plan. Cruel, cold, and heartless. Don't waste your time preaching to the dead. I've already told you, there's not a thing you can do to me. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, glad to hear you're doing fine. Grr. That night, at about 9:30, I materialized into this world. I quickly pinned my hair up and put on demon warding hood. Then I picked up the stuff that was by my side and left Hasakura Temple. Is Hucha not her after all? Why would Alice channel her? The three tickers had Never noticed a thing. Goddamn those cheeks! She left Maya Fey at the temple and football back clutching her paw or back. What did you do then? That kid was easier to handle than I hoped. I caught up with her in front of the stone lantern. Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and... So then you're saying you stabbed Maya? It's strange, but I don't have clear memory of what happened after that. What does that mean? No clear memory? I don't know. I think I was stabbed. You were stabbed? Most likely, yeah. At the last minute, Maya Fey must have stabbed me. I'm sure of it. That's not like her at all. Maya wouldn't stab a French fry with a plastic fork. Anyway, I suddenly lost consciousness. But before I did, I scrawled her name on the lantern. Just as I was passing out, I brought Maya behind my back. I had hoped it would cast suspicion on her. That's where my memory temporarily stops. It stops. I don't have any memory of actually killing Maya Fey with my own two hands. My very last memory was Maya's terror-filled eyes. When I woke up after that, I was in a secret cavern surrounded by darkness. You were in secret cavern? The entrance was sealed with one of those trick locks. Somehow I had been trapped in there. But how did you end up in there? I like to know that myself. Anyway, I was worried. I didn't know whether or not Maya Fey was dead. Not yet. And I swore I wouldn't return to the underworld until I knew I had killed her myself. For a ghost, you're a tough cookie. I wanted to get out of there and make sure she was dead. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out. The clock stopped you, huh? I didn't know how to remove it. So then you're saying you were actually confined against your will inside the sacred cavern? Yes. I wanted to get rid of that annoying lock as soon as possible. But it wasn't easy. I kept getting interrupted while I was working on it. Interrupted? It was early in the morning, but someone came into the training hall. Who? Could it have been Maya? No, it was Belle, I think. I thought the same thing, but I couldn't see. Why not? If someone had spotted me, I would have lost my chance to take revenge. So I made sure to hide myself well at the back of Sacred Cavern. That morning, Maya and Bells. Bells went to cover that. Till I finally managed to remove the lock, but I was too late. Hydration, Raja. What do you mean by that? The flies had already started to gather. The bridge had been fixed and the police had started the investigation, correct? Actually, I couldn't go out, so instead I returned to cavern and put lock back on myself. I realized I wouldn't get a chance to see Maya's corpse as I hoped. But just then, Lady Luck showed up. Lady Luck? After that big earthquake, she showed up all by herself. The real Iris? She said she come to make sure Sacred Cavern was alright, stupid girl. I came out from the Sacred Cavern and got a feel for the situation. And locked her away in my place. I had finally learned exactly what had happened. It was then that I learned that the plan actually succeeded. What do you mean your plan had succeeded? I had misunderstood one thing, you see. That night, the one that had summoned me. I had assumed it was Pearl Faye. Would have assumed that it was within the instruction, but I was wrong. The person that had actually called my spirit was Misty Faye, the Pixel Book author. Nyani! Well, that's really the only possibility, isn't it? After I lost consciousness in the garden, it was her body that was left lying there. Maya Faye. I wasn't able to kill her with my own hands after all. But even so, I made her commit the most vile sin a human can commit. And that is matricide, the sin of killing her own mother. Okay. Order in a god. What's the meaning of this? It's true that I was the one who attacked Maya Faye, but even so, the murderer who actually snuffed out Misty Faye's life was none other than your darling little Maya. Ridiculous! That's nonsense! Are you sure about that? Just think about it. There's even evidence supporting these facts, isn't there? What do you mean? What is this so-called evidence? The fact that Maya Faye has disappeared is the evidence enough, no? The idea that she's still in the Sacred Cavern is just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm pretty much 100% sure that this is Maya's body. It's the only way. Because if Iris is locked in there, and she hasn't seen her, she wasn't able to escape from in a temple, that much is obvious. In that case, there's only one place she could be. Where? Do I spell it out? The bottom of Eagle River, where else? Eagle River? No. Maya Faye killed her long-lost mother. Can you imagine the guilt she must have felt when she realized that? That's why she threw herself into Eagle River. Most bodies that find up there are lost forever. So what do you have to say now? Feeny. Oh, peaceful. Oops. Sorry, that's my fault. What kind of ringtone is that? Got it here. Okay, thanks. Was it something important? They just finished removing the locks from Sacred Cavern. That's great! What about Maya? There was a woman in the cave. Was it Maya Fey? It was the accused, Sister Iris. Huh? Don't look so surprised. I locked her in there yesterday. I just finished telling you that. So what about Maya? Where is she? There was no one else found inside the Sacred Cavern. Can't be. I told you, didn't I? She's dead. Now come on, Phoenix. Think. It's not that hard. It seems that this case has come to an end. A tragic end. Sati appears the killer, Miss D, also known as Mr. Fey, was her own daughter, Maya Fey. Yeah, basically, yeah. Overcome with the guilt for what she had done, Maya Fey jumped to her death into raging waters of Vigo River. Jumpy. Huh. Right. Have you ever heard this one? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. No matter how improbable it may seem. What is that supposed to mean, Korot? According to this witness, Maya Fey threw herself into Vigo River. However, is that really the truth? Remember, this woman testified earlier that the bridge was already on fire when the murder was taking place in the garden. Which means, if Maya had thrown herself into the river, it must have been from Inner Temple side, near the bridge. That's right. That's where she jumped from. But that's impossible. It's possible to jump into the river from there. What? Don't get your panties all twisted up, right? Just relax and think through the whole thing again. So it's impossible. Couldn't have thrown? Mr. Fry. Miss Hartron claims Miss Fey through herself. Impossible! In the river from Inner Temple side. Yes. It's impossible to jump into Vigo River from the Inner Temple side. No one knows that better than this witness. What did you say? 11 years ago, you jumped into very same river. Just take a look at this overhead map. As you can see, below the cliff on the Inner Temple side is big rock shelf. Oh, You're right! She wouldn't have reached the river if she had jumped off from there. In other words, if she had jumped, we should have been able to see her body in this photo. Huh? So you finally figured it out. You... No! Ode. You're just playing with me. My face body is at the bottom of the Ika River. There's nowhere else she could possibly be hiding. Mr. Hotron, have you ever heard this one before? Impossible must be the trap. Copycat! Yes, just a few minutes ago. Maya Fey wasn't inside the secret cavern. We now know she didn't throw herself into Ika River. Correct. That eliminates all the most likely possibilities. Now, although it may seem improbable, there's still one other place she could be. What is this one possibility you're talking about? Obviously a bluff! So where is her dead body then? Pieces are falling into planes. Normally the living have no way to punish the dead. But I think there is a way to give Dahlia Heartthrown the ultimate punishment. Shall I tell you, Miss Heartthrown? Shall I tell you where Maya Fey is this very instant? In this very courtroom. There's only one possibility left. Namely, she's right here in this very courtroom. What? Maya's Fey is here? You saying she's here in my courtroom? Dahlia Heartthrown. I seem to recall that you said I had misunderstood one thing, you see. So what? But I think there's one more thing you misunderstood. What do you mean? Tell me something. At this very moment, who is channeling Dahlia Heartthrown? Why that's obvious. It's perfect. That pathetic little sniffling runt. You're wrong. Pearl tried, but she couldn't do it. I never felt that channeling someone. This is the first time it's happening. Isn't there any explanation for why you couldn't channel the spirit? It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit. Someone called me before Pearl did, but who? Pearl even tried again on the day after the crime, but she couldn't do it. What could that mean? I think the truth is becoming clearer to you right about now, am I correct? It wasn't Pearl that channeled you. Maya. This is an easy one. Pearl couldn't do it, and Mr. Fey is gone. There's only one possibility left. I can't stand the tension! Dahlia Heartthrown, the person channeling you right now must be Maya Fey. Huh? But how could that be? Remember what this witness Dahlia Heartthrown said about her goal? She said that her goal was to kill Maya Fey. That's right. But if Maya channeled the spirit of someone that was trying to kill her... Well, Cramps... What would happen? Could it be... It looks like you finally understand, Yonana. Well, I don't. What you going on about? What I'm going on about is the reason Maya channeled you. There's only one reason. To protect herself from you. To protect herself? From me? Yes. The night of the crime, you were only interested in one thing. Killing Maya. The path back to Sakura was closed off, and there was nowhere for her to run. So then the problem became, where would be a safer place to hide? Ah, you mean that's when she channeled me? All this time you thought you had been channeled by birds. That's why it never occurred to you that Maya's hiding place was you. No, no. Don't say that! You're saying that Dahlia Heartthrown. I think she's pissed. Alias, was this your face when you were late to do it? You were hungry at the start of the stream when you said you were pissed? Was played for a fool by that little whelp. Maya fake killed herself, isn't it obvious? Sorry, but no. It would have been impossible for her to jump into Eco River. This was the only avenue of escape open to Maya. The only way that Maya could disappear from the inner temple. I don't believe you. A stupid little girl like that, who has never been out in the real world. She could never have come up with a plan like that. Who could have ever given her such a brilliant idea? Her mom? Me, of course. Yeah? Mia Fey. It's been a long time, Dahlia Heartthrown. Got this view. Blue screening. So it's true. It was you. Yes. You're something else. But what are you doing here? That hair. It's Burst, right? Tell me something, Dahlia. I want you to think back to that night one more time. You just had cornered Maya in the inner temple's garden. And then, in the final moments of the fight, you lost consciousness. I was stabbed by Maya Fey. Actually, Maya lost consciousness at the same time as you. She did? Not terribly surprising since she was about to be killed. When she woke up, she was in the training hall. So that's when Maya decided she needed help, so she channeled me. She explained in memo the situation she was in. She asked me what I thought she should do. She did that? I can't believe it. Of course, I didn't have all the details. But one thing was perfectly clear. And that was, I knew you couldn't be allowed to wander free. What do you mean? It was race against time, so I wrote down 2 things Maya had to do. So Return Dahlia as soon as possible. Lock herself in sacred cavern until help arrived. Why did you order her to do those things? If she hadn't done it, Dahlia Heartthrob would have been channeled by someone else. Well, Faye. Yes, but I didn't properly understand the plan. So all she was trying to do was follow her mother Morgan Faye's instructions. If she had succeeded in channeling Dahlia Heartthrob's spirit, things would have turned out very badly, to put it mildly. So that's how it was. Dahlia's Heartthrob would have used the body of Faye to kill Maya at all costs. Yes, it certainly sounds like that was the intent all along. How dare you! I won't forget this. Why not just admit it, Dahlia Heartthrob? By the way, what I don't understand is how, if Maya lost consciousness and she was stabbed and then she forgot what was happening. What happened that time period? With a plan, nothing but a big failure. Yes, another failure to add to the pile of shame, wouldn't you say? What do you mean, another? Think about it, Dahlia. Remember all your past crimes. Not a single one of them was success. They all ended failure. What? How dare you? 11 years ago. Fake kidnapping. Your very first crime. Yeah, just doesn't even care. It's like, I don't know anything, just go on with it. Small hiccup, it seems. You got your hands on $2 million diamond path. After the revolvers escaped and went to meet with Valerie Heartthrob, the truth was exposed. Shut your mouth, that wasn't my fault. It was because of that stupid oath of a prisoner and that weakling of a policewoman. And then, 1 year later, you tried to kill me. Well, I'm still alive, but... you wound up killing someone else. As a result, you were sentenced to death. It's one stupid move after another for you, but it's no longer funny. You wipe that smug, happy-go-lucky smile off your face. And now this. You messed up again. You let Maya Fey escape. Even though she was right there in front of you. Oh, Mia Fey. Mia Fey, Mia Fey, Mia Fey. You spinster. I was supposed to kill Maya Fey, like I swore I would. And if only you had gotten this spiky-haired jerk of the guilty verdict, I wouldn't have been hanged to death. True. But I think you finally understand, Dahlia Heartthrob. You will never defeat me. What? What did you say? Whether you're alive, dead, or somewhere in between, you will never defeat me. As long as I'm around, You're destined to lose for all of eternity. Oof. Grr, grr. And remember what you said earlier in the trial. You said there was no way we could punish you, because you were already dead. What about it? Then you said, even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever. That's very true, Dahlia. And that's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you will have to remain as Dahlia Heartthrob. A miserable, pathetic, weak creature who can never win at anything. Just poking like poking the fire. And for you, there is no escape from that. No hope of freedom. Oh, that was a big one, yeah. Since the day you were executed, the narrow pitch that once stretched out in front of you has burned to crisp. You... Oh. Yeah, I figured that if my internet is gonna be, or it's gonna do that, it will hiccup a lot. It's just better to do the break time and hope it fixes itself in the 10-minute period and then continue without the hiccups. So it no longer matters. I don't care whether you win or lose anymore. The only thing I want is for you to come out of my body right now. Ooh, vengeful ghost. I'm not ready to go. Maya! Nick, sis. Tang! Dead. Now then, I assume you are the real Iris. Yes, I was just rescued from the sacred cavern. I must say you and your twin sister are indeed identical from what I can see. In any case, it appears that everything has finally been cleared up. Well, no. But I hope there's no interruptions, but no. Mr. God, what happened to Dahlia Hatra? If you ask me, Joanna, it looks like she went back to hell she came from. It seems that Misty Faye wasn't the only victim of this crime. Maya Faye, as well as young Pearl Faye, were also victims of this wicked and selfish plan. Yes, Joanna. Strategy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end, it seems. It would be best for everyone if no further attempt was made to channel that spirit again. Joanna. Yes, what it is? About this whole spirit medium thing. It's almost weird how comfortable you seem to be with the concept now. Well, to be frank, my younger brother is quite judgmental. He often criticizes me for not studying hard enough. That's why I made concerted effort to study up on current sign technique. Oh, I've seen quite a few things in my many years on the bench. And in all that time, I finally learned this one thing. Each case is different and takes place in its own world, if you will. In order to fully understand that world, first we have to immerse ourselves in it completely. That's where my brother and I used to differ. Never thought it that way. At any rate, it's time to pass judgment in the case of Iris of Hasarka Temple.
Objection!
I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. You're a little too fast with that cable, Yana. What do you mean by that, Corot? This trial, it isn't over yet. That's what he means. What? Right. Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in her testimony? Huh? Dahlia's testimony? I caught up with her in front of Stone Lantern. Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and it sings, but I don't have clear memory of what happened after that. I think I was stabbed. Just as Dahlia Heartthrown was about to attack Maya, she was stabbed and killed by someone. Yes, that's right. The person that was ultimately killed by Speed Medium Lieutenant Dahlia is now Misty Faye. But who killed her? We still don't know who did it. Unless someone else is found guilty, the accused is still on trial. But I'm pretty sure we have made it clear that she was on the wrong side of the river when the murder took place, you know? She's accomplice, yeah. Wait, she's accomplice? To who? Hehehe? No way. But this court isn't prepared for any further testimony. The prosecution is ready to call a final witness. Final witness? This one will clear up the whole mystery. Who killed Misty Faye? Indeed. Is it really alright, prosecutor? Of course it's alright, Madam Attorney. Very well. Who's this final witness? Huh. Isn't it obvious? There's one person who saw the whole event and will put the final dagger in this case. Saw the murder take place? The very person who saw her mother killed in front of her own eyes. You mean Maya? She can't testify after she's been through. We need to find the truth. That's cruel. I'm just saying that's cruel. Maya Faye to the witness stand. Very well. But first we take brief recess. We have to wait for Miss Faye to recover before summoning her. Once we receive the doctor's permission, we will proceed with the trial. Hey, try. I've got something to say to you, so listen up. What is it? I don't think much of you as a lawyer. It's always same with you. You somehow managed to squeak by without even a faint understanding of the case. Some beautiful woman always seems to come dashing in the last minute to save you. But that's not going to happen this time. This time, you're going to have to do this by yourself. Court will recess. I'm truly sorry about everything. You were working so hard to defend me. And I was missing all day and we didn't even have a chance to talk. When I met Iris at the training yesterday, they switched places. I wanted to at least be in the defendant's box today to root for you. You two on. Actually, now that I think about it, wait. She doesn't even have to be accomplice, right? No, it has to be. Let's just go with the case, everything will be clear later. It wasn't your fault, you were locked up this whole time. There's something more important than that though, I have to ask you. Why did you help your sister out as much as you did? Huh? If you had tried to get help at the secret cavern yesterday, you won't have spent entire day locked up in there. My sister, I felt sorry for her. She was abandoned by our mother and never got any love from our father either. Yes, but it was the same for you, wasn't it? Yeah, but at least I had Sister Bikini, who was like mother to me. If only Dahlia had come with me to Hasakura Temple. I always loved her. Dahlia was always so smart, so strong. She never complained about a thing. That's why I promised her I would help her. Are you talking about the fake kidnapping case 11 years ago? Yeah, I wanted to be useful to her in some way. But, as usual, I was too cowardly. At the last minute I ran away. Because of that, Dahlia's stepsister Valerie ended up. But things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected that my sister was involved in the murder. So question, was it actually Iris, the prisoner who was warning Buffning? Dahlia was at the prison first, and then when there was the earthquake, the edgy boys one weakness, they switched places. And then Iris went to the prison cave. Oh, you mean the Terry boy. I don't know. I was thinking that it was Dahlia. I don't know. Some people? It must mean, yes, two defense attorneys. Mia Fey, Diego Armando. After poisoning Mr. Armando, who was getting too close to learning the truth, Dahlia even tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid the poison for her. You. Iris. So, the one who drank the poison was Korot, and okay. There's one thing I have to ask you. What is it? On the night of the murder, the person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim, Elise, was it really you? Yes. It was me. That night after I rang the lights out bell, I went back to my room. At around 10:30, I received a call on my cell phone. There's a problem. Come to the inner temple right away. I got on the snowmobile and headed for the inner temple. But the path to inner temple was cut off, right? Exactly. You can't just leave the body here. So you got to do this exactly as I say, got it? Oh, my throat is reaching the limits again. Ah! It was me. I was the one that received her body. Murder weapon had left in her body so she wouldn't breathe too much. The stuff that mystically is always help. I knew it. So actual murder weapon was the staff. Yes, that's right. I brought the body back to Hasakuan Temple on the snowmobile. But why? Why did you alter the body? I didn't want anyone to know that the stuff was the murder weapon. I didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Mr. Fate. So I dressed her in a robe and stuffed her with the Shichito. I found the blood of the staff's blade and left it next to her on the ground. Iris, just tell me one last thing. Tell me the name of person that got you so far, the real killer. I'm sorry, Mr. Friend. I can't do it. I can't say who did it. I see. Defendant! Yes, the judge is calling you. He wants to see you in his chambers. He has some questions about Dahlia Hawthorne. Alright. Well then, I'll see you later. There's something I want to tell you. Oh, okay. That's true. I just cooperated with the real killer. Maybe even from very beginning. Phoenix. Mia. How's Maya doing? Physically, I'm not worried. She recovered completely. But emotionally, she's been hurt very badly by this case. I see. You don't mean she learned who Elise was? Yes. I went to medical office and talked to her. Emotional! Damn it! Hey, that would be a good sound clip. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I taught her everything I knew. But why? Maya is stronger than you think. I knew she could take it. All of it. What do you mean by that? I want you to figure that answer out by yourself. The trial is about to restart. The real killer. Do you know who it is yet? Just maybe. I know who it was. That night the victim was killed in the garden in a temple. The criminal wasn't just there by accident. Which means the killer knew Dahlia's plan from the very beginning. And one more thing. The victim was moved to Hasakura Temple's site by pendulum. In other words, the criminal couldn't cross the bridge. That means they were stuck in the inner temple site for almost an entire day. The culprit was someone that wasn't in Hasakura Temple the following day. That's as much help as I can give you. The rest of battle is yours to win or lose. Got it. Thank you, Mia. Case 28. What exactly did Maya see anyway? Who was it killed actually missed away? Have to prove it. All by myself. To be continued, really? Really? I was for sure it would be like one continuous. I was for sure I could finish it today. How many testimonies are there left? Oh no. Oh no. Three parts. Oh. I have a pretty clear idea who it might be. Yeah, that was only one part though, the previous one, but there was a lot of other talking. The ones that were missing. Was it 2 parts then? No. The ones that were missing on the first day of investigation were Pearl. Bitch, come on, Pearl. Pearl wouldn't do it. Korot. I'm pretty sure it's Korot. But why? How? How? I don't know. How the fuck do I prove that? But this is part 3 of the last trial. I could continue, but I'm not sure my voice can handle it. Like I told you, these constantly reading out loud. If it's another hour and a half, yeah, I don't think I can do it. Why are you being alias? That was glorious. And I'm glad they were delicious. I can't believe this, I'm saying this. We have one more stream to go. Oh boy. I was for sure. That was the last stream. Well, I'm sure Arios is like, there's gonna be to be continued anyways. It won't finish today. 5 minutes, yeah. You know, I could probably do it last part in like like in 20 minutes or so if I don't speak out loud anything. I just play. But, nah. We started this series by reading out loud everything. And we're gonna finish it that way too. Anyway. Well, that was for today's stream. Hey. Thank you for watching. Too bad we had some technical difficulties in the middle of the stream, but worked out in the end. Again, I don't know about next stream. I can try ask MC, but we shall see. Might do Harry Potter stream if I can't get to MC. Have to wait and see. But tomorrow would be stream anyways, but me and Darling will be in the D&D call, starting a new campaign. Oh, this is like talking about the characters. Oh yeah, as a bonus, I suppose, since I've been telling you guys a lot of stuff about like my trans journey, so I get my hormones from like band-aids, basically. They're like see-through band-aids, right? That have the hormones on. Anyways, they out of stock. From entire Finland. Out of stock. No more hormones. But luckily today I got my doctor. Did I tell you this? But this is the new information at least. That I got my doctor or got the nurse or anyways contacted the nurse maybe. And I have replacement medicine now. I'm putting gel on my body. I'm becoming all slimy. That's not what I did now. Damn, how did you know? The janitor's identity is compromised now. I have to warn her. But yeah, the journey continues with different medicine for the time being. John Aiter. But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that in case you wanna know, don't know if you wanna know, but what about the boobs though? What about them? Where is Booba? on my chest. Small poopa, but still poopa. You already seen proof today. What the fuck? Greedy. Oh yeah. Chat. I'm sorry I'm telling you this, but darling was so lovely today. I got flowers. Oh, it was not so nice. Higher resolution, no. And candy. But flowers were more nice, actually. Pink roses. Or pinkish. I can send you the picture in Discord actually after the stream, if you wanna see. Power interwebsemmästäkään. Yeah, today was a good day. Except I was for sure that we finished this freaking game today. Got there. No, she bought them like in advance. Like said that go pick up at this time, and then she just sent me like location where to go get them from the store. So oh my god, I feel so horrible. But I told my mom like she bought me flowers, and the first thing my mom says to me was, "And you got her nothing." It was strike straight at the heart. No, they were pre-picked. Because it was bought from the grocery store, okay? That store sells groceries and stuff, and they have small selection of flowers, very small ones. But it worked. They're pretty. Actually, I just sent the picture now. There you go. So yeah, today was a good day. And you say that, but I mean, French is way more cursed. The more I hear about French, it's more cursed. Like, no. No, it's cursed. French is cursed, okay? Also, no, I would, well, no. People, no. But I think I've talked shit for long enough. Was a nice stream. And I always like sharing stuff with you, chat, about my life. It's nice. That was the only face I have that didn't have a hole in the bottom. So, you know, I didn't have much of options. Other one would have been drinking. But again, I don't know about Thursday stream. Will happen, maybe won't happen. Friday at least there is stream. And yeah. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have an awesome evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is in your place. Stay awesome, stay safe, stay hydrated. You know the deal. And we shall see you again next time. Until then, it's thanks for watching and stay safe and bye bye. Moi moi. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Iki. I still don't know if I said that correctly. Bye bye.